Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hello everyone, my name is Safini and now I'm going to talk about history of the Mustapha Tower. First of all, the Mustapha Tower is located at Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. It was built in 1976 by Mori Building Company. Imposing, beautiful and unique in concept, the 30-story aluminium and glass building Yayasan Sabah Group headquarters. The Menara to Mustapha is one of the extraordinary buildings in the country. The Mustapha Tower is named as such to acknowledge Tun Dato' Harun Mustapha bin Dato' Harun, his contributes and struggle as a hero, patriot of the state, national and also international level. Next, I'm going to talk about shape and special characteristic of the Mustapha Tower. First, the special characteristic about this tower is the building is similar to that of the Taj Mahal, which changes colors throughout the day, depending on the clouds, sunshine, and the ever-changing colors of the skies. The building is structured as a 72-sided polygon with walls made of 2,660 special reflective glass panels. Suspended from the central core of the building are steel radial brackets where some 96 high tensile steel rods are hung and hold the 30 floors of the building.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. So today I will present about the calculation of the Tun Mustapha Tower. Second, the information that we can get from the Google is the height of the Tun Mustapha Tower is 150 meter and the height of the 30-story glass tower is 122 meter. Next, the radius of the cone is the 14 meter and the diameter of the cylinder is 20 meter. From the diameter, we know that the radius of the cylinder is 10 meter. From the information, we know that the base of the Tun Mustapha Tower is circle and the formula of the area of the circle is A equal to pi r square. So we just put this number to the formula, which is 22/7 times 214 square. So we can get the answer is 616 meters square. Next, we can find the volume of the Mustapha Tower. Mustapha Tower is the combination between of two shapes, which is the cone and the cylinder. So first, we must find the volume of the cylinder, which is pi r square times 2h. So we know that the height of the Tun Mustapha Tower is 122 meter and the radius of the cylinder is 10 meter. So we just put this number to the formula, which is 22/7 times to 10 square times to 122. So we can get the answer, which is 3834,285.714 meter cube. Next, we must find the volume of the cone. Volume of the cone is the 1/3 pi r square times 2h. We know that the height of the cone is 28 meter and the radius of the cone is 14 meter. So we just put this number to the formula, which is 1/3 times to 22/7 times to 14 square and times to 28. So we can get the answer is 5749.333 meter cube. After we know the answer of the volume of cylinder and volume of cone, so we can get the full of volume of Mustapha Tower, which is volume of cylinder plus volume of cone. And the number is 3834,285.714 plus 25749.333. So we can get the answer is 3840,035.047 meter cube. As we know, at the Tun Mustapha Tower have their atmosphere restaurant. So I have make a question related to the atmosphere restaurant. The question is, a tourist is at an atmosphere restaurant on the 18th floor to enjoy dinner. The tourist position is 3 meters from the tower wall. Calculate the distance travelled by the tourist after the tower has made a 4 revolution. So first, we must find the radius of the tourist position, which is the radius of the cylinder minus the radius of the tourist. 10 minus 2, 3, so we can get the answer is 7. Second, we must find the circumference of the circle. The formula of the circumference is 2 pi r. So we just put this number 2 times 222/7 and times 27. So we can get the answer is 44 meters square. Next, we must find the distance of the tourist after the tower has made a 4 revolution, which is 4 times 244. So we can get the answer is 176 meters square. So I think that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Next, I'm going to talk about history of food cans. Here is the history of food cans and some general information about it. First, food cans, also called as canning, which is the method of preserving food from spoilage by storing it in containers that are hermetically sealed and then sterilized by heat. The process was invented after prolonged research by Nicolas Appert of France in 1809 in response to a call by his government for a means of preserving food for army and navy use. Appert's method consisted of tightly sealing food inside a bottle of jar, heating it to a certain temperature, and maintaining the heat for a certain period, after which the container was kept until its use. Okay, now let's talk about shape and characteristic of food cans. First, basically, food cans are made up from aluminium, tin-coated steel, and electrolytic chromium-coated steel, which also known as ECCS. Most food cans are right circular cylinders with identical and parallel round tops and bottoms with vertical sides. Last but not least, nowadays most vegetables, fruits, meat and dairy products and also processed foods are stored in tin cans. This method is used in most countries to prevent food spoilage in the long term.
Hi Aileen, are you already got the lunch?
Not yet, Ika. How about you?
Oh, I just ordered white rice.
Oh, only white rice?
Yes, I want to buy a sardine at vending machine.
Oh, okay. It's funny.
Oh, let's go buy.
Yeah. I see. Hi. I read just about sardine. We want to eat. You want to join it?
Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, it's remind me of the
topic of geography that you have learned today?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's that?
It is cylinder shape.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know we can calculate the volume and the surface area?
Oh really?
How? Food can calculation. The main point to calculate the food can is the height of food can is 8.5 cm, the diameter of food can is 5 cm, and the radius of food can is 2.5 cm. The area of food cans, the formula is 2 pi times radius times height plus 2 pi times radius the power of 2. We substitute the value into the formula and we get 172.79 cm square. The volume of food cans, the formula is pi times r radius the power of 2 times height. We substitute the value into the formula and we get 166.90 cm cubed.
In conclusion, as we can see, everything in our surrounding is related with geometry. For example, the food cans that we use every day is also related with geometry, which we can count the volume of it. In this case, geometry is really important because it can help us in deciding what materials to use and what design to make. For instance, geometry is really useful because by using it, we can make the building look solid, stable, and safe for everyone, such as Tun Mustapha Tower.